earnings right after my session. So Macy's actually starting to reverse a little bit. Those October calls are now 1930. I would go 20 bid here in Macy's here. So let's raise my bid here to 20. Because if I get filled at 20, then I hit 30. That is a 50% profit target. Yeah, I did not get filled in that, though, but I'm trying to get filled in that. LMT is starting to move up nicely here. IRBT is lower. So let me...
To hear you. This system will notify you when...
We are recorded. Futures up on the day. America. I just need Mara to go up. AG. Right. Futures done a hook. Hook means a half. I did not get filled in KSS calls for a nickel. I'm 4-cent bid now. I lowered my bid for $40, which is KSS calls. Peloton call spread working out. LMT up higher today. LMT has an ATR of $8.40 a day. That is just wild. At the money strat, out the money calls, at the money puts for today. We'll look at the VIX here in a second too. The 561 straddle for today is 25 points. So 25-point move implied between now and the end of the day. And then 54 between now and tomorrow. I did not get filled in BLL. I am 26 bid. I'm going to raise my bid by 1 penny. Maybe I'll get filled 27. And not filled. Huh. It's interesting. Another 35. I'm going to lower my bid by a penny. Macy's, I'm 20 bid. I just kind of watch the market makers like mess around with these options. So I'm 20 bid right now in Macy's. 20 bid. They paid 30. I'm 20 bid for 10 contracts. I get filled at 20. And I'd probably add to these. I mean, it's such a small position. It's October. This is always their forward PE. I'm not, obviously you guys know I'm not a fundamental guy. Their forward PE is a 5. Their forward PE is a 5. So they've been always talking about. I read a book like 2 years ago that was talking about Amazon's going to buy Macy's just for their stores, and they're just going to create massive basically warehouses and places you can go and pick up your stuff, like Amazon to go stores. Because I think Macy owns the real estate. So I'm 20 bid here in Macy's. I'll take 10 contracts here. $200. Future sharply unchanged. Come on, Mara. God, so many things just are not moving. Peloton, weekly 4s trading here. Peloton, weekly 4s. Cisco calls. I have an offer out at 51. I did get fills in Caesars puts. Brian will be doing opening bell tomorrow. Partly cloudy all next week in the Hamptons. One of us. P&L. Ooh, I'm up in Lockheed Martin today. So that's 500. So weird. My marks are so weird. 250. I'm only down about 250 now. Only down about 250 now. Making some money on those Lockheed Martin calls. They're 490, 520 in Lockheed Martin. Said about Macy's. Oh, I just read a book. You know, I read a lot, and there's a lot of radical ideas out there. And then Macy's is basically like how Sears used to be. It's just like no one goes in there. And the Macy's CEO even said that people come in here and they browse, but they don't buy. So what about if Amazon bought Macy's just to have these the Amazon, I think they're called Amazon to go stores, and they're great. They're very, very small square footage, and they just have, you know, the top selling books, top selling electronics. And, you know, they could be a takeover candidate or, you know, maybe an activist play as well. RSI is only 40, so it's not like it's that oversold, though. Getting back to where we were when the futures were down 240, kind of like Snowflake was. I mean, I had Macy's put spreads that I'm short, and those are going to go to zero, obviously, or they're going to go to $1. They'll be a loser. But a lot of stocks are still holding that low from when the futures were down 240.
Macy's has lots of valuable real estate.
Yeah, that's what I said. Amazon could buy them just for the real estate. And I mean, they've been talking about, I mean, what's his name? Gene Munster was talking about Peloton getting bought just for the subscribers, right? There's so many subscribers. The stock got on 270. That stock's in theory up 50% from the lows. $270 there. Same thing with Series. I mean, that's all about subscriber base. Like, I could sell my company because I have subscribers, and people want my subscribers, right? That's just how Peloton is. Macy's is real estate property. 2030 now. I feel like Mara's going to have another end of the day rally. End of the day rally. Rally. I will be around for probably about an hour after my session. So if there's any trades, I will be around. Let me drop this mentoring session off to my team. You can still see the scanner. All right. All right, all right. WDC. Nothing. Let's just go look at, curiously, a list of stocks that have an RSI under 20. So FinViz. I pay for FinViz, guys. It's like $30 a month. I can run, maybe it's $40 a month. I can run a scanner functionality. So stocks, we want our RSI under 20. Oversold, and have options in them. BVN. Ugh. Workhorse is a penny stock. 30. And 30, RSI under 30, 44 companies. Arch Resources, boom. Let's do price over $5. 22 names, average volume over 1 million, over 500,000. 17 names. Never even heard of any of these names. Worthless. They're worthless. So 1 day trade, 1 moonshot, 1 option hacker, 2 ETFs, no option hacker 2.0, and 1 super options. Still have LMT for, was that super options or super option plus? I think super options plus. And they're up to maybe about 5. It'll be another winning trade. It'll be 8 straight winning trades for Lockheed Martin. They actually could have got Lockheed Martin cheaper yesterday. I paid $4.90. Could have got them for around $4.20. You have to manage Norwegian tomorrow. After manage KSS tomorrow. The higher the better for both of those. Actually, Norwegian, the lower the better. Rivian, I still like Rivian. These are the 9/6/14s. Around 20 cents. 25, I think they're maybe okay too. 9/6, 2024, 14 calls. And Rivian futures down on the day. Down on the day. I can't fly. Mara creeping back. I stretch my legs. Oh. APO unchanged. Those are 60. Don't even have a bid in APO right now. SEP 120s. LMT, I have 2 contracts. Peloton higher. CVS, 59s. To see where Caesars is. Caesar. Sold Caesar puts at 80. I think I just need to come in here and delete everything when I'm done with it. That's how it's going to keep my computer fast and not crashing, to be honest. Because we want you guys to make sure that we don't have to restart the room ever for you guys. So like when I'm done shooting, this was mentoring, I got to get rid of that. And everything will just go to Dropbox. Futures whack. Whack goes America. LMT continues to move higher though, as the market goes lower. It's a defense company. My target in LMT is 680. $20-point move implied today, 54-point move implied today and tomorrow. P&L down about $270. LMT is my biggest winner. Biggest loser is Riot. Time decay hurts options. One day trade. Let me look at ETF scanner here. SLV 913 27s. 913 27s. XLU puts trading here. WBD, more WBD next to your calls. Let's get a ATR. Ooh, a 664. Etsy 56 being sold. Etsy 56 being sold. Look at the, besides LMT, and the LMT has an ATR of $8. We're just not seeing big movements, guys. VIX slowly creeping higher again. That is really interesting. VIX slowly creeping higher again. Macy's, I did not get filled to 20. They're probably, they're 24 now. Ooh, I'm the best bid in the world right now. Right now, I'm the best bid in the world. 20 cents. I'd buy a 10 lot done every nickel too. 20, 15, and 10 just as a flyer. I hate trading stuff that's post earnings. I don't like trading stuff pre earnings. If it's pre earnings, I usually turn it into a spread. Seven minutes to play in the period, then Brian's going to take over the next portion of the day. I think a lot of Brian's trades have been really good lately, as he told me. Let's see that. Rivian moves 85 cents a day, 37 on the ATR here, and the RSI here in Rivian. Wow, Rivian's lower low, lower highs. TFC calls trading here. I am bid for 96 Rivian calls. I mean, APO is an ATR of $3 a day. It's moved 6 cents today. We're just not getting those movements, guys. It's hard to trade when we don't get those movements. I mean, yesterday from high to low, it moved $1.70, and it moves $3.30 every day. LNC SEP 30s trading here. Mara. I did buy some DAR yesterday. That was an Option Hacker 2.0. There's another trade on Option Hacker 2.0. I'm going to buy 2 contracts of all the stuff that hits Option Hacker 2.0 and just see what happens. So I'm going to buy 2 contracts of this one. Let's see what it is. Option Hacker 2.0. CRC. Let's see these. These 55s. I've got to do it. CRC, these 55s. Ooh, I'm going to put a bid in for 240 here. So CRC, these 55s. I'm going to 240 bid in here, guys. So these are CRC, California Resources. 12/20, 2024. 55 calls for 240. CRC Music Factory. The CRC Music Factory. AVGO starting to move up. Mara climbing a little bit. Three minutes in the period for the week for AK. But like I said, guys, if you are members of any of the portfolios, I am around for at least another hour. And I'll send out signals. Possible exit in Mara as Mara continues to kind of grind higher. EXEL is a possibility of a trade. Ooh, where's my good friend Intel? I have 2 Intel notes. One at 2150 is my barrier. Ugh, Intel. Yeah. Intel. Boo. KSS on 4 bid for 10 contracts. What can I learn from this week? Trading great. Trading's been great. But these weekly options have just rotted away. Now, if I have a September position and they lose a little bit of time, money, that's okay. But I got to think I need to steer away from these weekly options a little bit. So, I mean, maybe it's just this week, but like these weekly options have just been tough. Lost money in Rivian, lost money in Pfizer, made money in Caesars, though. But these weekly options are just rotting on me. Thankfully, I sold Caesar puts. Down about 240 today. So about a $3,000 week for AK. That is all for me today. Brian's going to take over the next portion of the day. Be safe over the weekend, as I say. Have fun. Hang out with your friends, your family. Have a couple cervezas, cocktails. Everybody have a great weekend. I will be around, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. I'll see you guys later.